And welcome back to Deathbattle Prediction 1-for-1. Yes, we had what was it, Ryuku or the Ryuku? I can't remember oh wow, Kill a Kill chick. I can't remember her name versus Shadow. Again, you can see what my prediction was. Honestly, a lot of people were also in the same boat as me with that prediction. Again, not going to say what it was. Go watch the video. But I'm 1-for-1 now. I'm 1-for-1. So now we got a good ratio. Now we got some vibes going. Now we got some juice flowing. Let's see if we can carry this through the rest of the season. Come on. Lex Luthor versus Doctor Doom. This thumbnail, by the way, was made by Jess964, if I'm not mistaken. Look, Lex Luthor's already been on. So has Shadow. Shadow's been here 3 times, and he finally got a. Shadow's been on here 3 times. But Lex Luthor versus Doctor Doom. Both these guys have actually been on Deathbattle. One lost, one won their respective fights. And I can see why this would, because every match this season's a legacy match, one that a lot of people have just been asking for. And I can see that they both wear power armor of some kind. They both are geniuses. They both, want to basically conquer and rule in their own way. But I'm going to tell you right up front, I think Luthor's going to get bitch slapped in this fight. I really do. Now, armor to armor, it's tough to say who's, like, physically speaking, Luthor's armor probably does have the edge over Doom's physically. But that doesn't really matter in this case, because this fight's probably not going to come down to physical abilities. It's going to come down to what else their armor can do and what other abilities they have. And I don't know if anything lately has changed with Lex Luthor besides his power armor and his intelligence, but Luthor just has what his suit provides him, which is energy, weapons, physical enhancement, all that good stuff. And he's, what was it, like a 12th level, only a 12th level intellect can handle the knowledge in the source wall. Then I'm overqualified. Like, he's a genius. He's one of the smartest guys in the DC world. But so is Dr. Doom. In fact, Dr. Doom is arguably one of the smartest men in his entire universe as well. Now, in terms of an intelligence battle, I might argue for Lex Luthor just a little bit over Doom. The problem here is that Doom has, as far as we know, carries far more different types of tech with him. He's got, I don't know what's changed with Doom recently in the comics either. I haven't been keeping up with the comics lately with these characters. But I mean, if we just go by the death battle they did with these respective characters, with Iron Man and against Vader, Doom's ability to use magic, plus he has his Doom bots, but with that, Luthor could smash a Doom bot no problem. But the level of magic and sorcery alone Doom has under his belt, because let's be honest, they are going to use Doom at his strongest, because that's how Death Battle works, so they will use him in terms of as a sorcerer. The level of magic and tech he possesses completely outclasses Luthor. Like, it just he could just send, if he wanted to, he could just send Luthor back in time, and Luthor then is screwed. Like, Luthor has no way out of that. So, and like, then that's the end of the battle. Like, that's literally what could happen, in theory. I mean, that's actually what happened in the fight with Vader's, that he sent Vader back to the, back in time with, to the prehistoric era. It's just he went back in time to continue the fight. So, yeah, I mean, is there a way Luthor could win? Yeah, like I said, I actually think his suit physically is more powerful than Doom's. Doom's, I think, is more durable because it survived a hit from the Infinity Gauntlet, which I do not believe Luthor's suit could do, despite being created by apocalyptic technology. But ultimately, yeah, I mean, my money's on Doom in this. My money's going on Doom. I put my green on the guy in green. Well, they're both green, so, but the guy wearing the green hood. I'm putting my money on Doom. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure there are those of you who root for Lex Luthor. This is another one of those matchups where, even though I feel pretty sure who's going to win this, like, I feel pretty confident Doom's going to take this fight. If Luthor pulls out a win and they explain it in a way that makes sense, I won't complain. Now, if they say Luthor wins because of this, this, and this, and none of those seem to add up, then I'm gonna, raise an issue, obviously. Like I said when I do the tournaments, the Death Battle winners and loser tournaments, I only really go to Death Battle for facts when I feel the facts actually add up. And don't get me wrong, I do, despite the fact I feel a lot of people are a little more biased towards Death Battle than I think they should be. To be fair, they're for entertainment purposes. I do think most of the time, not all of it. I'll even agree that they again, Goku versus Superman, anyone, they play favorites occasionally. But like 99, not 99, but 95% of the time, I think they do their due diligence. Now, that being said, they're only one versus channel. There's plenty of other versus channels out there that I'm sure probably do better, but let's also be clear, this is only opinion based off of the research they do. If I did this versus, I would go with Doom myself. But that's just my opinion based off the information I know. So I feel like some people really need to kind of ease back because death battles are full of crap, and I was like, oh, calm the fuck down. They're an entertainment. You don't have to watch them. You know all that. They're not here to please you. They're here to please the audience with a very entertaining battle, and with analysis and all that. Now, is our analysis going to be right every time? No. I know. I sometimes go off on a little tangent every now and then on the subject because it really does annoy me. Like when not so much in my own videos when people say you really shouldn't use the death battle because they either like someone just recently put it in one of the in the most recent losers tournament. You really shouldn't use it because they tend to high or low ball. I'm like, oh, shut up. Like, look, I'm not using their information for every. In fact, most of the fights are really just my opinion. I just take information when I think it's actually relevant. So yeah, can anyone who gives them flack take a step back, take a breath, and realize, hey, it's not that. To quote Dave Chappelle and Robin Hood, it is not that critical. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. That's honestly, as from being involved in fan bases and stuff like that, and being a fan of Death Battle, that kind of mentality does irk me quite a bit. I'll be honest, it irks me a bit that people can't seem to just realize that other people have opinions and they're not always going to line up with yours, despite and furthermore, they're stating their opinions with at least research, be it accurate or not, put into their opinions. A lot of people don't do that. Some people just say, no, Lex Luthor's going to win, man, because he's Lex Luthor. He goes up against Superman all the time, but Dr. Doom can do this and this and this, which clearly shows that he's stronger. It doesn't matter. He goes up against Superman. Those people are the worst. Absolutely. So, anyway, I digress. There's my TED Talk for the last 3 minutes. I got Doom in this fight. Who do you got? If you think Lex Luthor can win, too, let me know. Absolutely. Like I said, I'm not truly arguing against Lex Luthor. I'm just trying to think, is there a legitimate way he could win? And unless he's physically overpowering Doom and Doom can't get like a sorcery, a spell or something out of there in time to stop him or use some sort of tech to stop him, then yeah, actually, I think he could overpower Doom, sure. But Doom, I think, just has too much over Luthor to lose. And that's assuming, I don't think they're going to go God Emperor Doom, but if they go God Emperor Doom, Lex is screwed. 100% Lex is screwed. I don't think they're going to do that because there's no logical reason in the fight scenario, like the storyline of the fight where they set it up, that he would become God Emperor Doom. I digress. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified. I'll be back later with my Who Would Wins, the week of Who Would Wins, and Falcon and Winter Soldier review because I finally watched episode 1. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you a little later.